8 games on the board tonight, and I am going to be completely honest with you, this slate is a little quieter than usual on the massive model gaps, but that does not mean there is no value. The model found 3 sharp plays hiding in plain sight, and Vegas has left just enough meat on the bone for us to eat well tonight. Let us get into it. Welcome back to Sports Bet IQ Daily, the channel where we find the edges Vegas hopes you never notice. If you are new here, subscribe and hit that bell right now because we drop daily NBA picks every single game day, and your betting record will personally thank you later. 8 games tonight, 3 best bets locked in. Let us break this whole slate down right now. Tonight we have 8 games starting at 6 p.m. Eastern. Starting with Orlando Magic vs Charlotte Hornets at 6 p.m. This is one of those games where the model essentially shrugs at everything. Orlando is projected to lose 112-116 at home as plus 4.5 underdogs. The spread confidence is low, the total confidence is low, and the moneyline confidence is low. When the model gives everything a low confidence rating on the same game, it is basically telling you to go make a snack and come back for the next game. My picks: slight lean to Charlotte minus 4.5 and slight lean to the over 226.5, confidence 5 out of 10 on both. Low confidence means small play only if you absolutely want action on this game. Detroit Pistons vs Washington Wizards at 6 p.m. Washington has 6 players out and 2 more questionable tonight, which means they are showing up to this game with whoever is left standing and a very positive attitude. Detroit is minus 1350 on the money line, $1,350 to win 100. That number is so large it stopped being a bet and started being a personality test. The model projects Detroit winning 123-109, a 14-point Pistons victory. The spread is Washington plus 15.5, and the model projects Detroit winning by exactly 14, meaning Washington covers this spread by 1.5 points. Medium confidence on the spread and a slight lean to the over at 230.5 versus a model projection of 231.8. My picks: Washington Wizards plus 15.5, confidence 7 out of 10. This is best bet number 3 tonight. Over 230.5, confidence 6 out of 10. Getting 15.5 points with a team the model projects only losing by 14 is the quiet value play of the early slate. Los Angeles Lakers vs Miami Heat at 7 p.m. and this is best bet number 1 tonight. The Lakers are 44-25, one of the best teams in the Western Conference, traveling to Miami to face the Heat at 38-31. Vegas has Miami as minus 142 home favorites, and the model projects Miami winning 121-118, a 3-point Heat victory. But here is the thing, the spread is Lakers plus 3.5 and the model projects Miami winning by only 2.4. We are getting 3.5 points with a team the model projects only losing by 2.4. That is 1.1 points of free model value with an elite road team in a game that is essentially a coin flip. The total has a medium lean to the under at 240.5 versus 238.6, a 1.9 point gap. My picks: Los Angeles Lakers plus 3.5, confidence 9 out of 10. This is best bet number 1 tonight. Under 240.5, confidence 6 out of 10. The spread is the elite play here, the under is a small side play if you want action on both sides of this game. Cleveland Cavaliers vs Chicago Bulls at 7 p.m. Cleveland is 42-27 and absolutely rolling right now, traveling to face a Bulls team at 28-41 with 5 players out. The model projects Cleveland winning 125-113, a 12-point Cavs victory, and Vegas has Chicago as plus 12.5 home underdogs. The model projects Cleveland winning by 11.8, meaning Chicago covers by 0.7 points. Razor thin, but the model likes it slightly. The total has a slight lean to the under at 238.5 versus 237.2. My picks: Chicago Bulls plus 12.5, confidence 6 out of 10. Under 238.5, confidence 6 out of 10. Medium confidence across the board, small plays only if you want action on this game. LA Clippers vs New Orleans Pelicans at 7 p.m. This is genuinely the most confusing line on the entire slate. Vegas has this game at essentially pick 'em with New Orleans as minus 115 home favorites. The model projects New Orleans winning 117-116, a 1-point Pelicans victory. 1 point. The spread is Clippers plus 1.5 and the model projects New Orleans winning by exactly 1. Everything about this game screams coin flip and the model agrees completely. My picks: slight lean to Clippers plus 1.5, confidence 5 out of 10. Slight lean to the over 233.5, confidence 5 out of 10. This game is essentially untouchable from a value perspective, both sides are so close the model cannot find a real edge. If you bet this one you are essentially flipping a coin, and we do not flip coins on this channel. Phoenix Suns vs San Antonio Spurs at 7 p.m. San Antonio is a ridiculous 51-18, one of the best teams in the entire NBA, hosting Phoenix, who comes in at 39-30. Vegas has the Spurs as massive -455 home favorites, and the model projects San Antonio winning 118-109, a 9-point Spurs victory. The spread is Phoenix plus 9.5, and the model projects San Antonio winning by exactly 9, meaning Phoenix barely covers. Medium confidence on the spread and a slight lean to the over at 225.5 versus 227.8. My picks: Phoenix Suns plus 9.5, confidence 6 out of 10. Over 225.5, confidence 5 out of 10. Medium confidence on the spread, worth a small look if you like getting points with a playoff caliber team on the road. Milwaukee Bucks vs Utah Jazz at 8 p.m. Milwaukee is on the road in Utah, which sounds like a punishment, and honestly for the Bucks this season it kind of is. The model projects Milwaukee winning 117-113, a 4-point Bucks road victory. Utah has 5 players out, which is becoming their signature move at this point. The spread is Utah plus 4.5, with the model projecting Milwaukee winning by exactly 4, meaning Utah barely covers. Everything is low confidence here: total, spread, moneyline. My picks: Utah Jazz plus 4.5, confidence 5 out of 10. Slight lean to the over 229.5, confidence 5 out of 10. Low confidence across the board, very small plays only if you want late action before the night slate. Philadelphia 76ers vs Sacramento Kings at 9 p.m. and this is best bet number 2 tonight. Philadelphia is 37-32 traveling to Sacramento to face a Kings team at 18-52. Vegas has the 76ers as -162 road favorites, and the model projects Philadelphia winning 118-115, a 3-point Sixers victory. The total sits at 231.5, with the model projecting 233.4, a 1.9-point gap suggesting the over. Both teams have relatively healthy rosters tonight with minimal injuries, and when two offensively capable teams meet in a late West Coast game with nothing clouding the injury report, the points tend to flow. Sacramento averages solid offensive output at home, and Philadelphia has been one of the more up-tempo teams in the Eastern Conference. My pick: over 231.5 Sixers vs Kings, confidence 7 out of 10. This is best bet number 2 tonight. Clean model lean, healthy rosters, late West Coast pace. The over here is the sharpest total play on the late slate. Alright, top 3 best bets tonight, the plays I would defend confidently in any group chat at any hour of the night. Best bet number 1, Los Angeles Lakers plus 3.5 versus Miami Heat. The model projects a 2.4-point Miami win, and we are getting 3.5. That is 1.1 points of free value with one of the best road teams in the Western Conference. The Lakers do not lose blowouts on the road, they keep games tight, they compete until the final buzzer, and 3.5 points is more than enough cushion for a team this good. Take the plus 3.5 and let Luka do what Luka does in big road games. Confidence 9 out of 10. Best bet number 2, over 231.5 Philadelphia 76ers vs Sacramento Kings. Two offensively capable teams, healthy rosters, late West Coast game, 1.9-point model gap on the over. Not the flashiest play of the night, but the model is consistent on this one, and clean model leans on healthy roster games cash at a higher rate than any other situation. Take the over and let both offenses do the work. Confidence 7 out of 10. Best bet number 3, Washington Wizards plus 15.5 versus Detroit Pistons. The model projects Detroit winning by 14, and we are getting 15.5. 1.5 points of free value with a team that is honestly just trying to get through the game at this point. Washington does not care about winning, but they do accidentally keep games closer than Vegas expects because backup players slow everything down and the Pistons take their foot off the gas in the fourth quarter. Take the plus 15.5 and let Washington do what Washington does, lose with surprising dignity. Confidence 7 out of 10. If I had to pick just one play tonight, it is the Lakers plus 3.5 without a single moment of hesitation. Getting 3.5 points with an elite road team in a game the model projects as essentially a one-possession game is the cleanest value on the entire slate tonight, and it is not particularly close. All lines are live on DraftKings and FanDuel right now, links in the description below. Check both before placing anything because half a point on a spread has saved our picks more times than I can count. And if you want to automatically find the best line across every sportsbook in real time, go check out OddsJam using the link in the description. Free trial available, and it will change the way you bet forever. That is your complete breakdown for tonight's 8-game NBA slate. Top 3 best bets: Lakers plus 3.5, over 231.5 Sixers Kings, and Wizards plus 15.5. Drop a comment telling me which plays you are locking in tonight, and if you fade all three and somehow win. I respect the lifestyle choice, but I cannot explain the science behind it. Subscribe right now for daily picks every single game day. Let us get paid. This content is for entertainment and informational purposes only. Sports betting involves financial risk. Must be 21 plus in the US or 19 plus in Canada and located in a legal betting jurisdiction to wager. Please bet responsibly. Gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.